We are the Gabbiest Gang. Love to talk all day. Don't know what we are saying on the League of Ridiculous Conversation.
I know salons and barbershops got the okie doke to open.
Well, that
really
would have been good to know before I cut my own hair this week.
How'd that work out for you, champ?
You know, it's actually pretty good. It's a little shorter than I would have wanted it to be, but the good thing is my hair grows like a weed, so in about 2 weeks I'll have something to do with it. So, yeah.
Did you just like one length all over?
No, I did like...
you felt bold?
I did like one length on top, and then I did like a step shorter on the sides, and you know, I got creative with it. Look,
Yeah,
I mean,
good for you.
I look like a hedgehog, but you know, it's not as hot anymore, and I don't have that stupid top knot anymore. So you know, all positive things.
That top knot was a choice.
You're right; it was a choice. I'm not going to deny that it wasn't. The problem is the hair stabbing me in the eye was more annoying than me looking like a goddamn douchebag.
Get a headband or put a hat on or something.
See, I think a headband is actually more annoying than a top knot. Also, I like to think of myself as like, you know, a street samurai. So it was kind of cool.
Good point.
For my own personal fat white man top knot.
I too like to think of myself as a street samurai, but unfortunately, I don't have the hair for it quite yet.
What are you talking about? You have amazing hair.
Dumb fuck playing with his replica sword.
So, that was just for you guys, not the podcast.
You know what? So here's okay. So for the listeners, Jordan is such a nice person. This motherfucker was supposed to send me used pair of headphones, which I was totally fine with. And this guy's like, "Nah, man, that's too much work to look behind me and
I'm gonna set my boy up.
Look behind me and throw a pair in a box. I'm gonna just order him a brand new pair from Amazon."
Was way easier.
I mean, it was. Going to the post office is a pain in the ass.
I appreciate it. I think they're very nice. I have no idea if they're good or not, but I love them.
Yay! That's awesome.
I mean, it feels like having clouds on your head, so like it's not. There's not a lot of pressure. It's really cushiony. I like them a lot.
They're very cool.
Are they comfy?
They are comfortable. I did try to plug them into my phone to play Overwatch with Anthony the other day and realized they're not those kind of headphones. So I was like, oh, I'm stupid.
Yeah, they're audio only.
Right.
There's no mic on them.
Right. I figured that out when I was talking to Anthony and realized he can't hear me.
You're trying to make Jordan pay an extra $10 for a microphone?
No, not at all.
Come on, man.
Anyway, that's the kind of Jordan is a good person.
Well, I'm glad you like them.
Yay!
Not just like I hate these so much.
So thank you, because now that Burbank's opening up, I may be dead soon. So thank you.
I'm trying. His ears will be comfortable until then.
Exactly. I'm trying to give you some kind of comfort.
Yeah.
We're gonna put plexiglass up at the store. Fun.
Like right in front of the register?
Yep, we're going to put... Yep. Because
are you guys sealing off comics or books? Or
no, I mean, we're thinking we'll like 5 people in at a time, and they all got to stay in their quadrants.
Well, hey, think of it this way. Now you'll know what it's like to be a convenience store worker in any convenience store in LA. True.
Interesting.
Yeah. You'll have that experience now.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. This past weekend, like, scrolling through Facebook and Instagram and just looking at people, it actually looked like there was nothing happening in the world, like, when it came to, like, safety measures.
Oh, no. Trump went golfing. That was it. The world was like, fuck it, we're going out.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
like everyone was like parties, bar shots, like people hanging out, no masks, and I was like, huh.
Breaking quarantine parties was a common thing.
Yeah.
I think my neighbors had one.
Woof.
No.
I saw a lot of people at like the restaurants because they were obviously opening up again. So there was like a bunch of people eating out and stuff, and then a lot of people at the flower field and the strawberry picking in Carlsbad.
People were like waiting for that.
Yeah.
Like that was the first thing they did when they were released into the wild. I'm gonna go pick strawberries.
Yeah, it's in right now.
I'm
Everyone's
gonna keep some
doing
for me,
it.
and I gotta give some to them.
I'd rather spend the $3 at any store I go to and buy them there.
Yeah.
Not to drive out the fucking Carlsbad for a goddamn strawberry picking adventure. What a stupid idea.
The worst part too was like
Wasted
I
a
would be
day.
watching videos where like people are picking like they're picking up strawberries and then there's like other bugs around because you're in nature and there'll be bugs there. And I was just like,
That's where they are.
I don't.
It's okay, Steph. All those people are probably taking hydroxychloroquine, and they're protected against malaria.
Okay.
No problem. They'll be fine.
Kudos to you for saying it correctly. I can't say it very well.
No.
I have a hard time saying what I use for headaches.
Ibuprofen.
No. That's that weak shit.
Acetaminophen.
I use acetaminophen and
Acetaminophen.
Acetaminophen.
If you take too much of it, it'll destroy your liver.
Isn't that what they give you? Can't you make meth with that?
No.
Check.
No, I think there's something else that is an ingredient in meth.
Well, I know my my sinus pressure medication. I have that. I know they're like, oh no, bottom line, that can't be shipped to me. If I run out, I have to actually go into the pharmacy to get it.
No, yeah, it's something else in those that is the reason for that. Why they got to check your ID when you buy some Claritin.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
if
true.
you buy it too much, they're like, what you doing with all this Claritin?
Yeah.
Sir?
Allergies. Allergers.
Why are you buying a whole case of Sudafed?
Yeah.
Cats, bro.
You're like, I'm getting ready for the fucking season. Now get the fuck off me, and you start scratching.
It's pollen season. Like, you have like no teeth.
Yeah, clearly missing 3 teeth up front. Got big like bloody sores on his face.
Oh,
Jeez.
I had an ear
That's
infection
horrible.
this week, and I had a phone call doctor appointment, which was really weird.
Oh, telemedicine.
Because you're like, this is all my symptoms, and they're like, cool, it sounds like this, and I'm like, yeah, but you're not checking, so we're not positive.
Thanks, WebMD.
See, now we just have to hope that all of our doctors are just house MD. Just I could just diagnose us just by looking at us.
Well, they're house MD by the fact that they're in a house.
That's got a good point.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, my doctor never followed up after all that, all the chest pain stuff. So
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, he never followed up with me.
Did you have to follow up though? Like, hey, it's
no, because by the end I was real over him in the first place. I'm like, all right, I'm going to get a different doctor.
Yeah.
And then 2 months later, we're all locked down. I'm like, well, whatever. I feel better mostly.
Well, hey, look at the bright side. At least you know who your doctor is.
yeah.
I'm just saying, some people don't. Some people could have had their
Then
insurance for like
there's
2
this guy.
years and never met their doctor or ever went to a hospital. You know, you could be like one of those
Pointed into a
people.
pamphlet. It's like, that guy. Whatever, yeah.
Every time you
Well,
get
he
a
a
dry
doctor,
cough,
isn't
you have to stop and think. Is this it? Or
You're worthless.
Jesus Christ.
You have no worth. I did actually kind of break. I actually did kind of technically break quarantine this past week.
And I knew you'd be the first one to do it.
I visited my mom and my dad.
That don't count.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's
family.
Breaking quarantine.
I don't live with them
No,
though.
here's why.
I know,
Because you've
but-
been quarantined and they've been quarantined. You're fine.
Yeah, but we're not quarantined as far as like not leaving the house. Like
Yeah.
almost all of us are working. My mom's not working because she's a substitute teacher.
Yeah.
But my brother's working. You know, and
Yeah.
my dad's still
Well, then
working.
that
So it's
By that rationality, I did as well. Because I just got back from San Diego today.
Oh, there you
I
go.
heard. It ain't see hide nor hair
You're
yet.
right. You know why? Quarantine.
We could have seen each other through a glass door or something.
I could have, but you didn't call me.
Bitch. You're the one with the free time. Spit that water out. I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker.
Got him.
Spit that water out. Do it. Ooh, you still haven't swallowed it yet. I can tell. Ooh, dribbling down your mouth. Ooh, dribbling through your
Fuck your face.
That's horrible.
Man, as soon as somebody spits out water, that's when we can just shut the podcast down.
One spit take, that's it. We're done.
That's all it takes. End the episode.
My laptop's right in front of me, so no.
Turn. I saw you turn.
Turn your head.
Yeah. Spray out over your bed. Give a nice mist. Cool it off for the evening.
Good Lord.
Yeah, it's going to be hot this week, too.
So out of everyone here, I'm the only one who hasn't broken quarantine? Hell yeah, Jordan. Keep it up.
Suppose not.
I mean, haven't you been going to the store? You've been going to the stores.
The store's like, it's a mandatory thing.
Yeah, that's an essential thing. Want me to just starve in my home?
I don't know. I have Amazon
That's
Fresh
true.
bringing me food tonight.
Like, it wasn't essential that I see my mom and my dad.
Yeah.
But did you have a nice time?
Yeah.
No, that's right. You and me talked about what your mom said. So how was your dad's visit?
Good. Also good. Better in other ways. Yeah, I heard about some opinions that my mom had I wasn't aware of.
Oh, no.
Yeah, my mom's one to open up the country again. And I had to keep explaining to her, like, no.
Yeah.
we got into a debate about churches because that was the big news of the day, was that churches were going to be considered essential and they were going to open up. I'm like, no, like, I've got nothing against their worship, but it's a dangerous situation.
Yeah, of course.
Do you know how
She's
I
like,
know
They're
that churches aren't
bathed in
essential?
Jesus' blood, though. They're going to be fine.
It's true. Do you know how I know that churches are not essential?
So they don't pay taxes?
Well, there's that. And my mom has not set foot in a church in months because she just watches it on TV. Like, she just follows along, and it's the same thing.
I think I kind of I think I put like a crack in her bubble though, as I was explaining it to her, because she was saying, like, you know, if they want to do it and risk their health, then fine for them. And I explained, and then I broke it down. I'm like, okay, well, they go to church on Sunday because they got to be in a building.
Mm-hmm.
And then they go looking for an apartment on Monday. And now I show them. I had no choice in what they did, but now, because of their, need to go to a place that I don't personally find to be important or crucial to worship, now I'm at risk.
Yeah.
And I think that kind of got to her. I'm like, okay, you're opening these small 50 people churches, which is still not nothing. But if you say churches, you're also opening the mega fucking churches.
Yep.
Yeah.
And like, we're all supposed to keep this 6-foot distance, so 2 people per pew, I guess, and 2 pews in between each other. So you're only going to fit 10 people anyway.
What are
these
they gonna
mega
do?
fucking churches.
I mean, what are they going to do? Take out the pews? Put a caution tape up? I mean, it's...
There's a way to do it. It's got to go pew, pew, pew.
How long were you trying to set that one up?
Give him that?
Yeah, like the last 10 seconds. As soon as I saw, like, oh, here's a thing I could do.
You just cut all that out.
I was talking to my brother-in-law, who him and my sister had their second child this weekend too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Did they name it Rona?
Yeah. Ronan? Oh, Rona? No. Okay. Apparently there's mixed opinions on the name that they did give.
Oh no.
They did give him. So tell me, and everybody out there, feel free to get me on Twitter at Graphite Knight if you think this name is bad.
I feel if you have to this is going to be bad.
The entire pregnancy, nobody knew the sex of the baby. They chose to just not know until birth.
Okay.
So we find out at birth it's a boy. Now my sister and my brother-in-law have one girl and one boy. So the next day they come back to us and they settle on a name. This boy's name is Max Maddox Mirador.
Stupid. That's dumb.
Triple M.
Unless Max Maddox
3M.
Mirador is also going to become an adventurer, that's a stupid name.
It has a superhero ring to it because so many superheroes have alliteration in their names. Leland, I haven't heard from you yet. Max Maddox Mirador.
One hand, I have a second cousin named Maddox, which I don't like that, and Max, because there's an X in it, it's just like, oh, your parents are cool. And
it's not short for Maxwell.
Yeah.
Or Maximus. It's
Maximilian?
just Max. No.
I think
just
if it
Max.
was just Max and then last name would be fine. It's the Maddox that gets thrown in the middle where you're like, well, that's just a complicated middle name. Sometimes not everybody needs one.
Yeah,
Two X's is too many. It's one or three. You can't have two.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, not my baby. Do whatever you want.
Okay.
I got mad. I have a mutual acquaintance through people. They named their boy Pacific, and that pissed me off for about 6 months.
I know you were friends with Kanye West.
Oh yeah, me and Kanye.
Why'd you tell me?
We go back way back. No, man.
I feel like you should have told me and Jordan.
Me, him, we walked together.
I like how Leland's knowledge of Kanye West stops very abruptly.
Oh yeah, no, that's it.
And very early. Very early.
I'll be honest, the only reason why that's fresh on my brain is over at the weekend in the store, I was tired of listening to whatever I was listening to, so I put on my rap playlist, which has only got about 75 songs on it. And that was one of them, and I was like, man, I really like this song.
I would love a screenshot of what's on this.
Yes, I would love that so much.
It's exactly what you think is on it.
It's Jesus Walked, it's Grinding by Clips.
No, that's too hard. That's too hard.
I think there's only 2 Kanye songs on there.
Ooh.
Is that
he has Tootsie Roll
Jesus
on
Walks
there?
and Gold Digger.
No, it's Jesus Walks and I think Power. Is that?
Oh, Power. Yeah, that makes sense.
But it's
Okay,
only
yeah,
because
Power.
Power's in Saint Rose 3 when he parachutes onto the top of the penthouse
Yes.
and fucks everybody up. I was like, it's a good song.
Yeah.
That's it. Look, a lot of it's Salt and Pepper, Nicki Minaj, and Missy. So let's just be real about this.
Oh, I was 100% going to say Salt and Pepper. That was absolutely on my list, expected to be on Leland's rap playlist. Leland, please, because I know this is in your iTunes, so it's not like you can share Spotify. Just send like a couple screenshots. That's all we want.
Staff, you haven't
Please
said
and
a
thank
damn
you.
thing. What's going on with you?
I don't know what to say.
How do you feel about that name, Max Maddox Milliandria?
I feel like that's a tongue twister, and it causes me stress.
I'm just going to call him Mad Max.
I think I would just call them MM or M and M and M.
I'm going to call him Docs. What's up, Docs?
M&M is kind of fun. I'm gonna be honest,
because that's a lot
for a child who has like no control over what you say to them. Like they can't show displeasure in like a bad nickname.
No, call the child. What's up? Why do you keep humming at my child?
I'm just gonna keep buying 3M products. That's my plan. I'm just gonna buy him like sandpaper and industrial tape.
Here's some M&Ms for Eminem and them.
M&M.
No, I was gonna. I've called them Mad Max and Fantastic Max so far.
Mad Max is cute.
I like Mad Max.
Nah.
Yeah.
That's adorable.
Yeah, Mad Max will probably stick around because no one remembers what a Fantastic Max is. So then it's it's cooler, I guess.
Yeah.
Plus, it's almost like his
met
middle
him
name. Mad Max Maddox.
Oh, it did cross my mind. I could call him just Mads, like Mads Mikkelsen.
Oh, yes, call him that.
Yeah,
Like
go
I don't know
with
what Mads is short for, but Maddox. Like sure, that seems like a thing I could do.
that. He's European, so it's probably something real weird.
I need to look this up now. Mads Mikkelsen. What is Mads?
What is
mean?
Mads for in Mads Mikkelsen? And why is it plural?
It's just
Why not just Mad Mikkelsen?
because when he was born, he was just extra mad.
He had a scowl on him. Some babies just look real mad.
All right, Anthony.
No,
per
it's
your
just Mads.
Per your request, the Facebook chat has a list. Prepare the
Nice.
judgment.
Hey,
Oh my lord!
I didn't
Are you-
look.
are you looking
I was
there,
just gonna let
Jordan?
you guys.
Oh,
say
I am
it.
looking at it.
Okay, a lot of Nicki Minaj.
I don't.
I'm
You
seeing
got-
a lot of Nicki Minaj coming through.
He
Well, some
got
of those are the same
Candy
ones.
Shop on here.
Yeah, I
Was
like,
that?
I like that
Yes,
song.
Candy Shop by 50 Cent.
Oh shit!
Getting jiggy with it, Miami, and just the
Oh.
two of us.
Yeah.
By Will Smith.
The 3 Will Smith hits.
He's
Give
not that
Wild
good
Wild
of a
West
rapper.
on there.
Miami?
He does have like 9 Outkast songs, or no, just 6 Outkast songs.
Hey, y'all.
No.
Hey,
You're probably looking at...
Sorry, Miss
there-
Jackson.
Some
Yes.
of those are repeats because of the screen, so there's probably only...
The Way You Move.
There's probably only 3.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
really?
there's only 3.
Oh, there's so much good Outkast.
I'm sure
There's
there
so
is.
much good Outcast.
Yeah.
Rapper's Delight by Rapper's Delight.
Oh, man.
It's the Sugar Hill Gang.
No, this is the old playlist. I haven't made it to the rap section yet in the fixing.
You have Apache by the Sugar Hill Gang.
I haven't made
It's
it
cool
to
that he has Apache,
playlist.
but Le Tiger.
It's La Tigre.
Oh, Le Tigre.
Le
Or Le
Tigre.
Le Tigre.
Le Tigre.
How
Whatever.
many licks by Lil Kim?
Sometimes I like it dirty.
I think I know that one. Do you have
Jordan.
Chung Li on there?
Chung Li.
You mean the Street Fighter?
Yeah.
Steph, this
Does
is
it she
an
have-
old list. This is an old list.
Oh, it's not going to be on there. Okay.
Jordan,
makes
I'll have you know, I actually bought that album by Lil Kim. I felt like my ears had been raped, and I gave it back to the store. I was like, no. I only want the one song. The rest of this is very filthy. I don't know what happened.
Once I saw it, I'm a little surprised. There's only one Black Eyed Peas song.
Yeah, they're not good.
Oh, which one did he go with?
Which one? Which one would you think there, Steph?
I don't think it would
Oh
be.
my god!
Not my.
One of your.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Steph. I am shocked by the thing.
Actually, I'm not really sure which one he would go with.
He went, "Hey, Mama."
Hey, mama.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
I don't know
okay.
any
That's
of the
fine.
words of that damn song.
Yeah.
Yo,
Okay.
shout out for Just a Friend, featuring Biz Markie.
Hey. Oh, baby.
Solid. All right, so this is the one that's really got me shaken.
Lord.
There are 2 Coolio songs on here.
Yep.
Gangster's Paradise, which, like that, of
That's
course,
fine.
that would be the
That
one.
song's,
Yeah, the
that-
extra
The other
sweaty
one-
guy singing the
that
chorus.
song's great.
Yeah, the other one, 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's a great song.
A B-side. Oh, it is good. It is good. But like a B-side, I don't think it was ever a
It
single.
had a video. That's how I knew it.
Did
Yeah.
it? Okay.
It was.
I had the
it
album,
was
so I
him
didn't
at a
remember.
like a house party, like coming in, and all these white people like, "Oh, snap!"
Gotta
And then he-
get up to
yeah,
get
it was
down.
awesome.
Gotta get up to get down. And the Eminem on the list is Without Me, Cleaning Out My Closet, Lose Yourself, Real Slim
Yeah, they're the
Shady,
hits.
and Stan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they-
I mean that's respectable.
Those are the ones, I guess.
Over time, though, I recently heard "Stan" the other day. That song is terrible. Like, that is not a good song at all. Like, the
No,
concept
it is not.
right.
It's-
but no, as I've gotten older, like the concept behind the rapping with the scribbling
Oh.
effect behind it is so
Yeah.
cheesy It was like, yeah, you're not.
Oh, really?
I was like, you're not good. Like this actually. I was like, I should delete this song. Like, the only reason I keep this is Dido, and I have that song on her album, so I guess I don't need it from you.
I don't think Milkshake is on that Neptunes Presents album.
I don't know, man.
I'm sorry. I'm starting to get nitty gritty when I'm picking
a
out
lot of these
the album
a lot of these
inaccuracies.
were acquired. So, things aren't correct.
Yeah,
Shout out to
LimeWire.
Jesus Walks Bean from the Jarhead soundtrack, and not the actual album.
Look,
What's that? Graduation day?
Jordan.
That was a
Late registration?
the first one, College Dropout. Yes, Leland.
Jordan. Acquired. I don't know where that came from.
On LimeWire or Napster.
Some of these are Napsters, I'll be honest. Some of those are from college.
I don't even know what Jay-Z song is Roses.
I don't know that one either.
I could not tell
Lenny
you.
Kravitz is doing the guitar solo in it, and that's why I like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh. Man, this is just a treasure trove.
Steph,
know why
I'm
you're
going to
making
need
fun of
you. Steph, I'm going to need you to recreate this list in Spotify so we can share it with everyone who listens to this podcast.
Leland's
And you
rap
have to
list.
name it Leland's rap list.
Yes, you have to name it that. Please do this.
Okay. Sure.
No, the reason why.
Can I easily
reason
do this
why
like
we're-
on a computer? Like I don't have to do it on my phone?
Yeah,
And
you
then
can do it on a
just add
computer if you want
It's
to.
like the whitest, gayest rap list ever, and that's insulting.
And that's kind of why, like, we know your taste in rap is very top level,
Yeah.
and in that top level, the definition is muddled. So, like, the things that we've called out are very much like, yeah, like these were the big singles.
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
we're not going to see any deep cuts. We're not going to see, or anything contemporary either. I didn't expect to see anything contemporary.
Well, what? Okay, if the three of us can add a new song to Leland's playlist,
Like
To Leland's
new
rap
new?
playlist?
to Leland's rap playlist, and I am thinking songs that you would never expect Leland to ever listen to. What songs would those be?
I too have fallen off of current rap.
Does not have to be current.
Okay.
Because honestly, the first thing my mind went to is imagine we're going through this list, and you just see "Dance with the Devil" by what's his face, Immortal Technique.
Immortal Technique.
Imagine
Oh, God,
that
that's
if that
dark.
song popped up on this playlist.
I haven't heard that song since high school.
I like my rap. Like, if I'm going to listen to it, I like it to be kind of like on the lighter side.
Pop.
I don't need no the Ice Cube.
NWA.
Yeah, no, that's too much. That's
the
No
police.
Busy Bone. No Crazy Bone. No All the Bones. No Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Oh no, there's one Bone Thugs. There's one Bone Thugs he'd be fine with.
I don't need no Cypress Hill. I just don't want none of that on here. You know what I'm saying?
Do you have Mystical?
Oh, shut!
Shake that ass.
Yeah, that's
Me and
That's-
Anthony
that
have
song's
a
got
about
history.
Mystical.
yeah. That song's got
All
history.
you players and pimps.
Like, I like music I can sing along to, and the majority of those songs I can actually kind of sing along to. Like, there is no way in hell I could sing along to, like, what's his, shit, he's an actor, he's also a rapper. Oh, fuck, he's got
Idris
dreadlocks.
Elba.
Donald Glover.
No, he was in Shaft.
Samuel L.
No,
Jackson.
shut up.
Richard Roundtree. Isaac Hayes.
I'm gonna look it up.
I don't know the name.
I can't.
Is it
remember
not Isaac Hayes?
I can't remember his name right now. But he's
But
like
he raps?
he's a rapper, but like he's so fast that it's
Busta Rhymes.
That's him.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Twista?
Oh, Busta Rhymes.
He's
Busta
not-
Rhymes.
Yeah, I was gonna say Twista, but
He,
yeah,
he was
Busta
in, he was
Rhymes
in
is also-
Shaft 2000.
Yeah.
You should have Slow Jam.
Like
That
Busta
one's a
Rhymes,
fun one. I
like,
feel
I
like
have a-
you'd like that one.
Like Janet Jackson did a duet with him, which I have on one of her albums, and I can't even sing along to his portions. They're so fast. It's just like, oh my
Twista
gosh.
gets faster.
I'm like,
Yeah,
I think
what's
the
that
guy's
song?
really good at what he does. I just can't get into it or appreciate it on a level that other people can. But I respect him as an artist for doing what he does. But goddamn, his mouth moves so fast. I'm like, I don't know what you're saying.
About once a year, I can't help but fall down a rabbit hole of rewatching all the Busta Rhymes music videos from the late 90s.
Because
so
those videos are
insane.
great.
They are so fucking entertaining, and
Yeah.
I wish like someone would kind of pick up that style, or that he would continue to do those, but he doesn't. Like that's not his current bag anymore.
I do that with Ludacris videos.
Yes,
And Missy
Ludacris-
Elliott
He was
videos.
making fun ones too.
He's got good
Yeah,
video.
yeah.
I've seen
Missy's
a few.
still making good ones.
Oh shit! Well, you know that's my girl. Like, I love me some Missy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
If I was going to throw something on this list, and we would think that he would enjoy it, was that the challenge?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. I did look it up to make sure because I always forget. I keep thinking of someone else, but Blackalicious, the alphabet aerobics.
Oh,
I think
Yeah.
that would be a cool one that he would enjoy.
Okay,
'Cause
yeah.
it's technically so impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not against it. It's just doesn't. I don't.
No, I know
I
you're
don't
not.
have an ear for it. Like
It
I
doesn't-
hear it, and I'm just like, I don't
Yeah.
know what they're saying. It's so fast, and I like
yeah.
a beat that I can understand. Unless we're going to talk like rock music. Now, Anthony, you know I know my rock, but that's a different subject.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
yeah, no. This is my least musically inclined thing.
I'm trying to see. I'm pretty sure.
Although I bet "Fantasy" by Ludacris could also live on this playlist.
I'll be honest, I'm surprised they don't
Yeah.
have any Ludacris on there. I mean, because I do like that "Bitch Get Out My Way" song.
Yeah, move.
Back
Roll
again
Out?
for the first time in Incognito. I
Yeah.
feel those two you can get a handful of songs off of those two.
Anthony,
True,
you can't
true.
say that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Incognegro.
Good
bad.
Which is
lord.
my favorite beer, by the way.
Shit. Where are we?
I have no idea. I don't know where to go from here.
Just roll into the game. Just roll into the game.
I wanted to check the time real quick.
I mean, my computer's got
Leland,
45% of a battery left. Roll into the fucking game.
Uh-oh, let's go.
All right, I'll start pulling it up. Steph, Jordan, did either of you have one to suggest that you think would genuinely work?
I feel
A
like
song.
I was gonna
Well-
say "Slow Jams" by Twista because it's kind of slow. It's a good beat. It's chill.
It's a good song, yeah.
Yeah, it's a really good song.
It was a top 10. You know, it still has some super fast parts. I would definitely also say there's probably a good fistful of Roots songs that would probably play well.
I was gonna throw it like a Nelly song or something. Like yeah, like
I don't out of principle.
it's fair.
Which Nelly
Never
song
liked
though?
Nelly.
Look, I'm pretty
You
sure.
never
Her.
I'm pretty
You
sure.
never
I
liked
have
Nelly?
that his one song.
Never.
I put it probably in the pop playlist.
Like I was never into it when it was out, which was like prime, like Sam Goody days. Like
Yeah.
Nelly was tops while I was there. Saint Lunatics, and I just never saw the appeal, and the music never grabbed me. And then he did the fucking Band-Aid under the eye thing, and I'm like, well, now you're just a bitch. I just
love it.
don't respect you at all. What is this?
Steph, what was the name of the song you mentioned?
Oh,
Slow Jams
Jams
by
by
Slow Jams.
Twista.
Yeah, that's what Twista featuring Kanye and Jamie Foxx.
Foxx and
Yeah.
Anthony, what was the one that you said? I'm writing
Blackalicious, Blackalicious, Alphabet Aerobics, which you might actually recognize because there's a famous YouTube video of Daniel Radcliffe doing it.
Yeah,
that is true. Yes,
That's true.
That seems on brand for him.
Yeah, he was on. It was on a late night show, right?
Yeah, it's Colbert,
Jordan,
I think.
What
or
was
something.
the one that you suggested?
I didn't quite suggest one yet.
I thought you were naming off stuff, so okay, that's fair. That's fair. I will look into these and get back to you next week. This is the summer of Leland's self-discovery of hip-hop and rap. Next week,
I'm like trying to think of others, but
next week I download
I don't
the
know
Black
what to
Panther
jump
soundtrack,
in.
and I'm just all Wakanda'd up. I'm just like, let's get through it. Me and Kendrick
It's just
become
all
best
Kendrick
friends.
Lamar at that point.
Well, there's a
See,
song.
I've been wanting to suggest a Kendrick Lamar song. I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to scare you. That's the problem.
Yeah. I don't know, like give him To Pimp a Butterfly. You told me that's kind of the easier one to.
That's true.
Like if you're going to expose someone to for the first time. And that's the one I didn't listen to. I listened to Damn, and I couldn't get into it.
Pimp Butterfly.
To
Pimp a Butterfly.
a Butterfly.
Yeah, that's the album name.
It's a very, very highly regarded album.
As much as I'm not the biggest fan of Kanye, I did like his what's that song that like the music video is that one black lady doing her dancing?
Workout plan?
No.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, Fade.
Fade. I think you would like Fade, Leland. That's a
Fade by Kanye
That's
West.
a fun one.
It's from the Life of Pablo album.
I feel like you should watch the video too. Like,
and then get real confused at the end.
watch the video first and then see if that's a song that you want.
I mean,
because I want you to watch the video first.
Well, the closest new rap artist I have on my iPod would be Doja Cat, which apparently we can't like anymore. So I don't know.
I
The
heard
internet
about
turned
that on the
her
radio
hard over the
today.
weekend.
Why are we mad at Doja Cat?
Apparently she's racist.
Yeah.
Oh.
I guess she would go on like alt-right-wing websites and say real mean things about black people, but I was like, but isn't she black?
Yeah.
I'm like,
I heard
don't
that
understand.
vaguely on the radio, and then I might have misheard, so don't quote me on it, but I think she like also went in chat rooms where like, you know what? I'm not even going to say it because I'm not really confident with what I heard.
Doja Cat used to go onto 4chan and she'd just be trolling people on 4chan.
Right.
So that's what it is.
So she was ironically doing something and people don't know how to take a joke and freaked out?
It's literally 4chan.
Oh, okay.
I'm not.
You can't believe anything on 4chan.
You cannot believe anything on 4chan.
Okay, so I can still like my Moo song because I love that song.
I suppose, yeah.
Yeah, it's like people like just now discovering 4chan for the first time. It's like, bro, 4chan is just shitpost central.
Yeah, no.
That's all it is.
I heard that on, what is it, 933, Gina Latina was just like, yeah, you know, there's this trolling website, 4chan, and I was like, oh, God. Turn this off and go to
Welcome
work.
to 2005, Gina Latina.
Is 4chan not a sex site?
No.
Oh.
There could be inappropriate stuff on there.
There's
but
definitely inappropriate stuff there.
Or am I thinking
But
of
it's-
chat roulette?
You're thinking chat roulette.
Got it.
Yeah. 4chan to like put in maybe a more common context would be like what you would imagine the dark web of Reddit to be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
If I feel like that combination gives you a mental image.
it's like if Reddit did not have moderators.
Reddit has moderators?
Oh yeah.
Now imagine if there weren't
Who
any.
knew?
4chan.
good Lord.
It's another forum website though.
Got it.
Okay. Do we want to roll into the game, or do we have more suggestions? Because I could name more for Leland.
Do it.
Let's move on away from me. We
Definitely get into the roots.
oh,
Yeah,
okay,
the roots, yeah.
I'll put that down.
Yeah.
I can't think of a song on the top of my head from The Roots, but I know there's a song that I liked or enjoyed. I just can't.
The one that got me into them was, I think it's The Seed or just Seed.
That
which,
sounds
like,
familiar.
is still like one of my favorites. And then I was listening to a podcast with, maybe it was like Questlove or I don't know. But they were saying how like that whole album that exposed me to them is like their sellout album. I'm like, aw. But I like that song a bunch.
Do you want like rap, chill rap, or like a slow jam? Or you don't care?
I don't know the answer to any of those. That's like asking me what kind of headphones I like.
Yeah, okay, which Childish Gambino album do you like more? Camp, Royalty, because the internet.
Royalty would stress him out.
I will admit,
Yeah,
though,
right?
I did like when Donald Glover was doing his kind of like the soul love kind of thing, where he was like,
Awaken My Love, yeah.
like I like a little bit of that. But This Is America is a fucking great video. Without the video,
Yes.
True.
that song is not as entertaining to hear or sing to. Like, you need the visual with it.
It is different. I would admit that
Yeah.
that the song is different without the video.
Yeah, have you listened to Gambino's newest album?
No. I mean, I'm shocked you asked.
You gotta say it like that.
Like, is he Lando Calrissian? Is he rapping in space?
Oh my god!
No, it is more soul
Oh, okay.
soul stuff. Yeah.
Fuck, if he did a concept album as Lando Calrissian, I would fucking pay all the money for it.
That'd be great. He's
Fucking
got
A.
the videos that him in his closet of capes.
Yes, just one song, Capes. 2 songs about his forbidden love for his droid.
Wait, Leland, have you heard Begging by Madcon?
These are words I don't know.
Oh, that's a good one.
That
is a good one,
That's
yeah.
a good one. You should add that.
Yeah.
I know the word begging.
Yeah. By
Well, it's
Madcon.
Begin. There's no G.
Oh, my bad.
Or no, there's no G at the end.
Try Because I'm Me by the Avalanches.
Oh, that's new to me. I haven't heard that
I
one.
feel like
All right, you've given me way too much.
Ooh.
Stop. Oh, wait,
Well, no, one more.
you oohed. What?
Jordan, what's the song on Black Materia that you love so much?
Oh, Avalanche?
Avalanche.
Didn't you just
It's,
say that?
Mega Ran? No, Mega Ran Avalanche. Especially now that you've played Final Fantasy VII, I think you'd have a good appreciation for it,
Okay.
and then maybe just fall back into all of Black Materia.
Oh, Black Materia is such a great album. I'm waiting for that remake album.
Oh, I thought you were saying I'm waiting for that remake part 2. It was like in 5 years. Shut up.
Okay, so let's get ready to play the game.
let's do it.
We are down to 26 topics. Siri, please give me a number between 1 and 26.
The answer is 15.
Okay, thank you.
15.
Right in the
This is fun. I like this one. And looking at the list, every one that we tick off, we don't add more. We get closer and closer to asking the racist question episode.
Wait, there's a racist
Lord.
question on there?
Yes, number now 21. Ask a stereotypical racist question, get an honest answer. That we are allowed to ask each other questions that may seem racist, but we just have a genuine curiosity that we have always been too afraid to kind of ask, hey, what's the deal about?
I feel
Okay.
that that's like every episode in some weird way, though.
It's not every episode. Number 15. Dumbest thing you ever purchased.
Oh, Steph?
Why we go to her
Because she
immediately?
bought that stupid fry thing that she talks about, the air fryer.
The air fryer? She loves the air
I
fryer.
love my air fryer.
It's black magic, and I don't think we should have them.
Oh my god, air fryers are like. It sounds weird, but it's like they give leftovers like a second fucking life, and it's amazing. amazing.
It's true. I mean, you're not wrong.
Like, let's say you get carne asada fries, and you want to cook that again because you have leftovers and you want to warm it.
Big meal.
I guess I'm confused that you would have leftovers.
Yes.
Not you specifically. I mean, just in general, like you have carne asada fries. Who doesn't finish?
Who doesn't
them?
finish all of it?
Oh, I don't.
I don't.
I don't unless I'm sharing with someone.
I don't understand.
Because they'll take the other half. I can't eat it all.
I would get a half order if I didn't know that a half order is not half the price.
Oh my, is it not?
No, it's not.
What the fuck is that?
Wait, what?
A half order of a thing is almost never half the price.
Yeah.
Oh, you need to go to better places.
That's expensive. Yeah, no, but altogether, I love my air fryer. Our air fryer, our house air fryer.
I'm just picking on you
works.
because I know you buy things that I also will purchase. That's why
I got a juicer recently.
Oh, you did?
Well,
you did follow
you
through and
said
get that
you were gonna
juicer?
get it, yeah.
Yes,
So
I did get
how
the
much
juicer.
juice have you made? How much celery juice have you made?
I've made celery juice twice.
Okay. All right. What else have you made?
I've only used it
That's
twice
it.
so far.
That's the one thing.
I
Just
used
one glass of
it. I used it on Saturday, and then I used it this morning. So it's been good.
Oh,
All right. Well, I mean, you got it like Friday, Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's only been a few days.
I know what I bought. When I worked at Kmart, so this would be 1996 to 7, so over 20 years ago, they had this thing called the ab roller. And it was this stupid contraption that you lay on the ground, and you put your arms in it, and it was supposed to help you roll your abs. And I only got it because I worked in the electronics department, and we played the video every day, all day long. And I think, like osmosis, I was like, I got to get that. All the thing. I mean, I used it occasionally, but all it really ever did was it's where I just put clothes.
Oh, is it the one with the handlebars like this? And then you have
Yes.
to do this?
Yep.
I liked that thing. I used to
remember
have one.
Everybody had one of those,
Yeah.
like in that mid '90 area. Everybody
It
had
was kind
one.
of like women in the late 80s with the Thigh Master.
Yeah,
Oh.
it was
Yeah.
the mid '90s version of a thigh master.
And then I think like in middle school or elementary, my mom bought the ab doer or fast abs. Do you remember that shit? That had to be
No.
dangerous.
No.
Was that the thing
Nope.
you slapped on your abs and it just like electrocuted you?
Yes!
They're still selling those.
Dude,
They've been selling
let
those
me-
since like the '70s.
I was in
Maybe
like
probably
fifth
earlier.
grade, 5th or 4th grade. I just got that gel. I lathered up my belly, put it on level 6, and it just went. And it just felt like it was going like this.
Like waves on your stomach?
Yeah, and then I fell asleep with it on, and I woke up to it shocking me, and I stopped.
I
You're just
see
tasing yourself?
that advertised on Wish all the fucking time.
I used to, what is it? I would always find stuff like on, I'd always see infomercials. So I think
Yeah.
one of the ones was just like how to have I think it was it was something for hard boiled eggs. I think that's what it was.
What?
It was a thing where you put the eggs in it and it just looks like a little case, like a little egg thing with like a little vent, and then you're supposed to boil your eggs, and that's so you don't have to worry about taking off the shell. You just break the egg into this mold and then you boil it so that it makes the shape without the shell.
I see. Yeah.
So I used to see infomercials of that, and then one day I went into Dollar Tree and they had it for $1, and I was like, "Fuck it," because it was an as seen on TV thing.
I just want to. I want to see it.
Yeah, I
work.
was like, I want to see how it works. So I bought it, and it was the shittiest thing. It did not work. So the fact that I got it for $1 was better than paying.
I got ripped off.
How much?
Check this out. Let's see. I guess 10 years ago, when I was in Texas. I
Bought a cow.
bought a cow.
Was it
Worst,
a brown cow?
dumbest purchase? No, it was a black and white cow. No, I bought a spaghetti like pasta cooker.
Mm-hmm.
That its entire intention is that you put it in the microwave and it just cooks your pasta.
Right.
You put in the specific amount of water that is equal to how much pasta you're putting into it.
Uh-huh.
You put the whole thing into the microwave, and you microwave it for like 20 minutes, which I was real uncomfortable with.
Yeah, that seems like a long time.
That's a long
Yeah.
time in the microwave.
Because I just didn't know your microwave could go for 20 minutes without exploding.
Yeah, that's weird too.
But I was so fucking lazy about making spaghetti
Dude, you need
that
an
I'm like-
Instapot.
and I'm like,
damn it.
all right, I'll do 15. I'll pay 15. Like it was less than $20. It
Yeah.
had been less than $20. Maybe around $15. I'll spend $15 to not have to like watch it, boil, keep testing it, strain it. Now I got 2 things I got to clean. I will definitely buy this plastic thing.
Yeah.
And it was dumb. And I only used it a handful of times.
I mean, 20 minutes in a microwave, it takes 20 minutes on the stove. Like,
I was gonna say
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
But I got to pay attention.
Yeah.
And I'm upstairs in my room. I don't want to be out in the common areas.
See, that reminds me of another infomercial that I wanted. It was kind of like this. It's not Set It and Forget It, because Set It and Forget It is that stove light thing where you set it and forget it. But this
A
was
slow
the one
cooker?
where you put all the ingredients in a pot, and then you warm the temperature up till the gauge gets to the like right gauge, and then you take it off the heat and it'll cook within the pot. Have you ever seen that infomercial?
So you heat it up and then you remove it from the heat.
Yeah.
And it cooks as it cools down.
It just cooks because the pot stays.
Yeah, the pot's still hot.
Yeah, the
That
pot's
seems
still
dumb.
hot, and the temperature, like the way that it's set up, I guess
It's
is like the
insulated
temperature's
so it holds
already
the
there.
heat
Yeah.
for a while. This seems dumb.
I thought it was really cool, but I never got it because I didn't want to pay that like 4 payments of like $49.95.
Is that? I feel like you just described a slow cooker.
yeah.
It's
In a sense, but it was literally just a pot. Like, think of any generic metal pot with a lid, but you
Yeah.
put it on this. You put all your ingredients in there. You don't gotta stir or anything. You just throw the ingredients in
stirring.
there, and then light it up. And then once it gets to the right gauge, you take it off the heat, put a pot
has gotta be,
holder on
like,
the table,
insanely
and
hot.
that's how it cooks.
like a slow cooker still cooks slowly.
Yeah,
Like it
it's
doesn't. You don't remove the heat,
Yeah.
so it's not quite the same. But this seems so pointless.
It does. It seems extremely pointless.
It almost seems backwards
I think.
to heat something up and then it cooks while it cools.
Yeah.
Which 100%. That was probably their slogan. It cooks while it cools.
I don't know. I think what a lot of my like worst purchases was like Wish.
I haven't been so frivolous on Wish.
I haven't
buying
lately,
things.
but
I have
like,
not used Wish because I'm trying to get away from making stupid purchases like that.
like I bought
Here, here.
Jordan like a bear claw. It was like a bear claw thing for like meat. It was like it looked like
Oh,
bear
yeah,
claws,
the Wolverine claws.
and it
So
was
you have to
just
shred
to
your
like
meat
pulls your
with.
pork.
yeah. But then it only
Yeah.
came with
Giggity.
one. So then
Now it's just a weapon.
it was just exactly. It was just a
True.
sharp piece of plastic.
True.
Run on Tifa's tiger claws.
Yeah.
Jordan, you got a dumb purchase?
I don't think. Here's the thing. Here's the thing,
All right.
guys.
Yeah.
I
Tell us. Yeah, how you don't make dumb purchases.
I don't make dumb purchases. What I do is I purchase the same thing
$100 on the internet.
hundreds and hundreds of times over for no reason because I am dumb.
What have you bought? What have you bought of the same thing multiple times?
Well, you guys see I'm currently wearing a Razer Kraken headset, right? And then next to me is
No,
a
but okay.
Sennheiser headset, and then next to me is the same headset that I got Leland, and then next to me is another headset that I use because it's Bluetooth, and next to me is another headset that I use to play games on.
Yeah,
One,
you know
two,
what? I think that's what you do. You find something and then you buy it multiple times. Like you
But
bought,
like slightly different.
yeah, you bought Final
Yes.
Fantasy, and then you bought Final Fantasy the regular version, and then the
Yes,
The
okay,
digital
here's the thing.
version?
I bought Final Fantasy VII Remake, the standard edition. And then I bought the Final Fantasy VII Remake, the deluxe edition. Then I bought the digital version.
And there's
Right?
the redundancy.
Yes,
Did you just
I don't
purchase that
make-
other one too?
I don't make dumb purchases. I just make redundant purchases.
Yeah.
That's okay, Jordan. I have purchased the comic book issues. Then I will buy the trade paperback. Oh, and then find out later, it's now collected in a hardcover. Well, I have to have all of them.
Well, yeah, it's got 5 extra sketches in the back.
Yeah. So,
Listen, we've all bought Star Wars 5
oh,
times.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, we have. And you know what? I have never bought that Blu-ray set. Because I was like, no, fuck you.
Yeah, at this point, until they eventually release like an original cut version as like a special feature, I'm just not going to bother.
Yep.
Like it's on Disney Plus now.
Yeah.
Like I do want extras. Like that is what I still miss in this streaming life that we have. I miss bonus features and stuff. But I'm not going to buy another Star Wars. I'm not going to buy another original trilogy until it has the original cut.
I was watching if you go on Disney Plus, it's on the Blu-ray as well, but on the Disney Plus, if you watch Rise of the Skywalker, they have that 2-hour documentary on how they made that movie.
Yeah.
Fascinating. It's as long as the
Right on.
movie is, but it tracks from like day one to the final day of shooting, and it's really
cool.
interesting. And they go over like how they had to film without Carrie Fisher there and all that kind of stuff, and a lot of behind the scenes stuff. So they are putting a lot of that special features on a lot of the streaming services, but does anyone watch them other than like hardcore guys?
I mean, that's all it's for. But I also think like hard media is also just going to be for the hardcore people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when everything is just available digitally. I'm also never going to buy like the Star Wars box set. Like they were talking about, like how they're going to have the Skywalker saga. I'm never going to do that because I don't believe you're done. I believe you're going to do something at some point that just makes this worthless.
Well, it's what those people that bought like the box sets for Harry Potter 1 through 5, and you're like, but there's 2 more books, so therefore there will be 2 more movies. Why would you buy?
And then they bought the giant Hogwarts set with like mystery pockets.
God.
Hey, that is the greatest $100 I've spent.
Was it on
Which
sale?
Yes, he got it on a
I
super
would
See,
never
but
have
it was on
purchased it.
sale.
It was normally a $500 item, and it was on sale for $120 on Amazon Gold one day, and I jumped on it. I was like, "Fuck it!"
Yeah. Did you finally discover all the pockets?
Yeah. I had to watch a video.
Okay.
Jeez.
Neville Longbottom.
Wait, what's in the
They
pockets?
had Neville Longbottom walked us through how to open all the secret compartments in it and stuff. Oh, Jordan, there are
That's
secret
fun.
places and DVDs hidden throughout the box. It is crazy the extent that they went through this thing. And it weighs,
is a
That's
giant-
cool.
it weighs 30 pounds.
But why?
I don't know.
That does make sense. That does make sense to me.
But why hide them?
I agree.
For you to find. They're secrets.
They're mischief makers.
Look, I bought a Blu-ray for an anime that I like,
can't
and it
see-
has
oh, there.
everything in it, and there's 5 discs, and there's all there, and that's everything you need. Why? I don't. Why? Why do you have to hide
It
things?
came with a bunch of like jewelry and buttons and pins and wands and
Stickers.
stuff. And like, I don't know, man.
That sounds fun.
I'd buy a Star Wars set if it came with a lightsaber and was a good deal.
But you already
What if-
have a
I mean, like,
lightsaber.
Jordy, you're not going to say if they have a Final Fantasy set with like I don't know.
I have two.
Some kind of contraption from Final Fantasy. I don't know what they're called. Or like, what if they had like a Shinra box filled with stuff? You're not going to try to want to buy it?
Steph, I absolutely would buy it. Do you know why?
Because it may come with that cool coat.
It may come with Rufus Shinra's awesome coat.
Yeah, if they had a Shinra box, I'm sure you would jump all over that.
You know, now that I think about it, with me buying Final Fantasy VII Remake 3 times over, it reminds me of how many times I bought the original game. So I had the first game, then I got it on PSP, then I got it on Vita, then I got it on Switch, and then I got it on PS3, and then I got it on PS4.
You're like a completionist with stuff. Like, you're a collector, in a sense.
All right.
I'm a hoarder. I am a hoarder, guys. Let's
Anthony,
not mince words here.
Me and Anthony, we have a problem, and we're going to talk about it. Me and Anthony have...
I thought we would never talk about
have
this.
way too many dice.
No,
I
no.
want
I'm
one.
fine.
We both have way
I'm
too
fine.
much dice. To say that may or may not Kraken had a memorial sale over the weekend, and I may or may not have bought 10 more sets of dice. But that is not what this subject is about.
You may beat me out now in dice.
Oh,
Although I did almost.
I have 100% beat you out.
I almost
God.
dropped $50 on that Kraken deal, and then I just sat long enough until I can kind of like talk myself out of it. 'Cause I was also looking at furniture too, so I'm like, well, I don't want to spend $300 this weekend.
When my total at the end of the bill was about $70, I was like, no, that is unacceptable. I will not go higher than
$5
$50
more, and you get another thing.
That's right. So I scaled back. My total at the end of the door was about $45, because a lot of them were like the $3 packs. Though I'm buying Christmas gifts. It's like
Oh, all right. But if you bumped it up to 50, then you unlock the next like incentive
Tier.
I
purchase.
understand how it works. I fell for it a few times. I'm aware. Like.
I like them because they look like candy. I know I specifically wanted frosted, like, pale
Mini
purple
wheats.
ones.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or, like, clear purple.
My goal is to find black on black, and I still have not seen a set that I enjoy.
Ooh. Like that.
Yeah.
I like
These
those.
opaque frosted
The
sets.
frosted ones,
Chessex makes
they're
them.
pretty. I like those.
I like the
There's
sparkly,
a purple one out
glittery
there.
ones are my kind of my jam right now.
Okay.
I have 4 I have like maybe up to 30 sets, 30 individual sets maybe.
Yeah.
And as often as like I do see, like I get emails from Kraken and from a couple other people, and like, oh, these are pretty cool. These are pretty cool. I like them. I do manage to hold myself back because I also typically buy dice for characters.
Yes.
So since I don't play characters like that fast, I can talk myself out of it. But I also follow dice makers on like Twitter and Instagram, and those
see
are the
their
guys
stuff.
making like crazy, like cool stuff with like little skulls inside and whatnot. And I know when I click those links,
God. Sorry. I forgot that was on my phone. I turned it back on. And that's what happened.
Coronavirus.
Good lord.
that I'm not gonna buy it because I know it's gonna be expensive. But I have to look, I have to check it out, and like the black on black set that Leland's talking about, it was made of aluminum and was like a $60 set for 7 to 10 dice.
It's too much.
And a lot of it's a fucking lot. And a lot of these fancy artisan dice, like they run 50 at least. There's a lot of sets that aren't even precious metals that are up towards $100.
I'd like a wood set, but I don't want to pay for it.
Nah.
I think you guys have a problem.
I just like.
We all have problems. That's why we're
Yes.
here to discuss
True.
it.
It's very true.
Well,
Yeah.
listen, my 30 set of dice, my set of 30 different sets, probably still only equals out to, oh shit. Well, now when I do the math, so if they're 10 to 15 a piece. It's like
3,900.
300 over $300 to $400 in dice. I'm like, oh, well, yeah. When you count it all together, I guess it is kind of a lot. But it is over several years of buying dice.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of my random weird purchases are all because I saw it in store and I wanted it because I was curious.
You are very much an impulsive buying person.
Yeah, like yesterday.
You sure are.
I picked up wrap snacks.
What?
God.
Wrap snacks. They're
Is that-
Migos?
Got the Migos on them.
Yeah.
Are they edible?
Migos sour cream with a dab of ranch. And then I got Cardi
dab.
B's
Barbecue.
cheddar barbecue. I saw them at Walmart and I'm like, I want to try these.
You know, we can't do you talk while I eat this
I
online
know.
like this.
It's not fair unless
You sent us all bags.
unless somehow I meet you
Ziploc
guys
bag
and
each.
send you guys gifts to try or
I got
tell
Birdie
you where
Bot's
it is. to buy
beans
it.
going bad over here.
Throw them
Oh,
away.
God. Oh, the candy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I may have to.
You don't need
at least the
them.
ones that were opened.
Yeah. I also a lot of my impulse buys are, what is this? Like one of the things that I picked up at Vaughn's was I don't know if I mentioned it on here, but it's called a boom boom stick. So it's essentially first of all,
I just like the silence.
Yeah, in that silence, just imagine a dog cocking its head just slightly.
so like I saw it or heard it on Shark Tank, like it was one of those things.
Off to a good start.
So basically, it's essentially, you know those Vicks inhaler sticks? Like that? Like,
Nope.
It just looks like a chapstick thing to me.
What the fuck
yeah,
is that?
so
Is it a thing you just like
put
whip
up your
yourself
nose.
with? Like,
Yes. So you put it up your nose, and
Okay.
just kind of like a Vicks
and it
inhaler thing.
sprays.
No.
Yeah.
You just
No. Oh, sniff it
You just sniff it. Now,
like a bump of Coke. Got it.
So let me tell you how the fucking video for Shark Tank is. They go, oh, you want some of this boom boom, right? And then he tells them what to do. So they take one snort, and all of a sudden, woo! That's the whole.
What is its purpose? What does Boom Boom do?
So it basically has the vapors of like essential oils. Like that one specifically was menthol. So it works like how a nasal and the fucking Vicks nasal sticks work, but then it
Yeah.
also gives you like energy somehow. Like the the vapors give you this like
Because you're getting menthol directly into the brain.
yeah.
Get that cold sensation into your frontal lobe.
Actually, they've been pretty helpful when wearing masks. Like, I picked up one and it was like tropical menthol. So it's like when you're wearing your masks, you're just breathing menthol because it's already in your nose. And that shit stays, like, working for like 30 minutes straight. I tried it.
I think you win, Steph. This is the dumbest thing.
I went to a Vaughn's and I saw it like right at the register and it was like $4.99 and I was like, I'll try it for $5 and I was like, wow, I'm gonna buy another one.
There was no way Steph wasn't going to win this one.
I find a lot of fun stuff. Interesting.
I feel my try it for ... price is always around $3. Like if it's $5, I gotta really sit on and think like, that's $5, but $3, sure.
Try anything for $3.
$5. What else do I get for this? You know.
I remember when I came into some money when I was 18. I bought. Shut up! I bought a entire set of toys. There were these McFarlane toys, and the only reason I bought them is because nobody was making anything Transformers at the time, and these would like kind of transform and combine into a bigger robot. Mm-hmm. And McFarlane was making a lot of really rad toys at the time. These are not among them.
Spawn turns into a bigger Spawn.
These were like confusing robot aliens that would transform and become a bigger confusing alien.
That toy line sucked, and you know it.
It did. Well, I remember, like, I've been looking around my room, like, I mean, a lot of, like, this things that wouldn't be, like, considered maybe
Cool.
smart purchases were largely gifts. But I do remember, I've bought a handful of dumb toys, and that's probably the biggest, because it was, I think, 4 different toys I had to buy at, like, $15 a piece, because I bought them at Suncoast, and I had a discount.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they'd be like $20 a piece.
Huh.
So yeah, I mean, I spent I guess like $50-$60 on these dumb toys that I don't think I ever figured out how to get them to combined.
Oh man.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's complicated. A Michael Bay Transformer that came years later is less complicated than these stupid fucking alien robots that had no backstory. They had like no tie-in. They had no history. They had whatever blurb was written on the back by some coked out motherfucker trying to pump out copyright for 4 dumb toys.
His name is Seth MacFarlane. Steph, I take it back.
Is that who you think Seth is? Is that who you think I mean by MacFarlane?
Do you mean
Yeah.
Todd McFarlane?
Todd McFarlane, yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Steph, I take it back. You don't make the dumbest purchases.
Oh, fuck
Anthony
you.
wins.
Fuck you.
A lot of my purchases are like stuff that would be really useful that I could. Well, mostly like another purchase I bought yesterday was a pan that matched specifically the measurement for making thick brownies. So I bought
Anthony,
a 9
I
by
retract
9
my
brownie
previous
pan.
statement, and I re-gift the dumbest purchases to Steph.
Excuse
I don't know,
me.
thick brownies.
That was $3.
I'm down for some thick brownies.
Now I have a specific pan for brownies.
And
Thick
only brownies.
Well, I mean, I can make other dishes in there, but this is like
Name
my
2.
brownie pan.
I do think that all crust, all edges brownie pan mix that is like all
Yeah, that thing's
I've
cool.
Wibbly
seen
wobbly?
that around.
nope.
It doesn't
Dumb.
work?
Dumb. Well, no, it works.
Oh, no,
it works. I think it's dumb.
I agree, it's
because I don't
dumb.
think the edges are the best part.
Oh.
Are we not friends now? I think we're better friends now because y'all can have the fucking edges. I want that gooey center.
Oh, yeah.
I like all the brownies.
That's what I'm here for.
I love brownies.
I will watch you guys eat the brownies.
You can have them without eggs, Jordan.
Eggless brownies.
Eggless brownies.
Yeah.
But does anyone else enjoy those?
It's called a dried block.
See?
I haven't tried that,
Look,
actually.
if it's got chocolate on it, I'll eat it.
Isn't that what they were eating in Snowpiercer?
Oh, yeah, we ate those. They were
Weeknights
okay.
on TNT.
Has that show even started yet?
Yeah,
I
2
think it
episodes
has,
are out.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
On
they
where?
finally started. It's been like
TNT,
2
I think.
years since they filmed it.
Well, they were just advertising it last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't know. I don't get TNT. TNT isn't streamable. They're fucking assholes.
TBS
I want to
and-
watch AEW.
Yeah, TBS and TNT do not stream unless you have a cable channel, and I'm like, the fuck is that? And they have an app, but you have to have a cable channel to
Yeah.
watch their app. I'm like, that's not an app. That's just cable.
I want to watch AEW Dynamite, and I'm pissed
Yeah,
off.
'cause
I think
WWE is getting bland and disappointing.
I think the worst dumb purchases are when you want to try something like food-wise new and they suck.
I don't think that's a dumb purchase. Like it's a risky move,
it's
but
under
I don't
$5.
consider it. Yeah, I mean, don't spend like a ton of money. Like, don't spend a bunch of money to buy escargot when like you kind of know it's going to be
don't.
low chances you're going to like it. Like, it's a
Yeah.
big risk. That's
but
a
what-
dumb purchase.
But what if you have an awakening? Oh, I like escargot.
Let someone else buy that awakening for you.
Every time you see a snail, you
If
just
you
lick
ain't-
your lips.
If you ain't got the money to be buying yourself escargot, then let someone else expose you
That's the
to
name
it.
of Anthony's autobiography. Let someone else buy that awakening for you.
Jesus Christ.
Name of my sex tape.
Damn. All right, you want to start pulling this in for a landing?
Yeah, I was just gonna wrap up. Say I think definitely impulses are making the worst decisions.
Yeah.
Steph, close your eyes and imagine I am bestowing upon you a crown that says dumbest purchases. And imagine that I just bought this crown for this specific purpose.
I love it. I want a crown. Send me a crown on my birthday. I'd be really happy.
If you have dumb purchases that you would like to share with us, we will commiserate together on the social medias. Hit us up, Leland.
God damn it.
Don't you shake your head at me.
That's not his question, remember?
Okay, I can do this. Hold up.
Okay.
So you can find us on
Dig deep.
The Facebook,
Yeah.
the Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, really, isn't that it? Let's be honest.
No. No.
There's one more.
Twitter.
It's because it's the only yes, Twitter.
No, man, Twitter.
Like the second
don't.
the second largest social media in the
Yeah,
world.
don't go to Twitter no more, y'all. It's a bad place. I went on there the other day on accident. I cried. It was terrible. Well, so at work the other real quick, like 9. I'm not exaggerating. 9 cop cars went flying by the store at like high speeds, lights blared, and I was like, oh. Shit going on. So I called my friend I text my buddy who always is up to date on what's going on in Burbank when it comes to the cops. So I was like, dude.
Because he's on Twitter.
Well, I said, what's up? And he goes, oh, you want to go to this Burbank Twitter thing? I said, okay. I went on it. All it was right-wing people yelling about Musk and Trump golfing. And I was like, this isn't Burbank information. You just want to go on here and yell. I'm sad now. I'm gonna step off.
That's not all of Twitter.
It is now.
Yeah, there's
I'm
cute
following
things.
I'm following comic artists and like 3 different accounts that just show me kittens.
Yeah, it
like
really just
my
depends on
Twitter
who you
feed
follow.
is wholesome.
I know. I just discovered what's the thing I discovered the other day, Anthony, that Dawn made me download, and you were like, "Huh? Didn't see you as that guy." What was it?
TikTok. Oh, you're on TikTok.
Hit Leland up on
I'm
TikTok.
not on it. I just look at stupid shit.
You're on it now.
Oh, like
Message him your favorite dances.
Oh, you can lose hours to
I
TikTok.
mean,
God.
Chris Pratt was caught in a stairwell for 20 minutes. How the fuck does that happen? The security guard let him out. She was like, I saw you on the camera looking lost. I thought I'll help Mr. Pratt out. I was like,
I'm here for you, Star
I was
Lord.
like, what the fuck? One, why are you living in a building? Aren't you going to a house?
In one of them fancy high rises.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so you can
The
find
kind that
us-
Rock is the fighting to defend.
That movie's
Christ.
terrible. So you
It
can
is
find us
bad.
on Twitter, Facebook, and the Instagram. That's where we're all located.
How do you find us?
I told you on those social medias.
How?
I don't know. You type in our name, I assume. Everybody knows how to do that.
Which is?
League of Ridiculous Conversations?
God, that took you too long.
Well, I had to make a choice if it was the long name or that LRock thing that you guys all do.
El Rock.
At LoRC
that
Podcast
thing.
on Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah, LRock. The Rock.
Steph,
Yes.
where are the most popular podcasts to find us?
You can find
Keep all
us
that.
on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher.
And can you give me one more starts with a G?
Oh, Google Play.
Good.
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Those are the only ones I really care about.
Okay. Yes.
And Jordan, what's our
You
email
can
address?
email us at lrcpodcast@gmail.com.
There we go. Leland, if they want to, they as in the people, if the people want to add to your rap playlist, where can they reach out to you through social media?
Please don't.
Please do. Please do. If there ever was a time you finally write down and follow us, just follow Leland. Just give him your suggestions.
Look, if you follow me, I'll look at whatever you send. Don't mean I got to do it. You can find me at
dicks.
You know me. I'll look at any naked thing. I don't care, male or female. Fuck it. You can find me at Leland Pierce Art on Instagram and Facebook. I haven't had any new likes in a while. It'd be kind of cool. That's it.
Want some of that fresh like.
Well, I find that
some new blood.
I find that Facebook is a the tumbleweeds are blowing over there, and
because you blocked everyone you know.
See, that joke don't make
reference to a conversation not on the podcast.
That joke's only funny to us. Jordan,
let it stay.
Jordan, where did they find you?
You can find me on most social media platforms at Jordan is a Bear, Unified Branding, all that good stuff. I haven't posted anything new except for Instagram. I post the picture, but I don't really post that much anymore. So, yeah, suck it. Steph, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Stephanoids, STEPHUHNOIDS. I got a palette recently. I might do a video, so look for that.
Nice.
I see Leland now. Oh, that's it.
Okay, I guess I'll go then.
Oh, and Anthony.
I guess we're not going to complete this circle.
Steph, you're supposed to hand it off.
Here. Hand.
My God.
And if you want to make bad decisions with me, find me at Graphite Night on the Twitter and Spooky Spookington on the Instagram.
I like that one.
Is that one okay? Is that one not too much for you? For your sensitive sensibilities? So until next week, I'm Anthony. Leland.
I'm Leland.
Can you say it louder? For some reason, you're real quiet now.
I'm Leland.
All right, he's Leland. I'm Jordan.
I'm Stephanie. Ew. I'm Steph.
She didn't like the taste of her own name.
No. No one calls me that.
Ew, I said it all. Gross.
I said the whole name.
No, let me cut you off real quick because this made me laugh. There was like a video where they were talking about James Bond with like the James Bond movie with like Halle Berry and Pierce Brosnan. And there was a part
just
where
start fading out while Steph is talking.
There's a part where they start talking about like names, right? And like who calls them their names. And I don't know who the commentary I was watching was, but they were basically like, James Bond goes, "My friends call me James Bond," and like the commentary.